Other questions for Brian, and we'll release Brian. This is for Brian Vickers right here. Mike?
Mike Muller, MikeMuller.net. Double file restarts. Do you want the inside or the outside? And with 10 laps to go, 20 laps to go, what do you want, track position or tires?
I mean, I would say inside probably. I mean, I can't imagine the outside in 1 and 2 is going to be the place to be. When you get down to 3 and 4, you know, the outside may be the place to be if the guy on the inside doesn't hit you. You know, I think, you know, what I remember from last year and what I've seen today, you're going to be a lot tighter on the bottom down in 3 and 4. So maybe that high groove has an advantage. But in 1 and 2, I can't imagine that the outside is going to have any advantage whatsoever, if not a pretty big disadvantage. As far as your second question, tires at the end or track position, I'd probably say track position. I mean, some of our fastest laps in Nationwide and in Cup was at the very end. Now, that's going to change. I mean, I don't expect that to be the same in race when you're out there and you run like 30 in a row and, you know, go from stickers to old. But track position, I can't imagine the tires are going to matter with inside 10, 15 laps. I don't think you'll be able to make up the track position.
Anything else for Brian? All right, Brian, we'll let you go, and thank you, and good luck tonight, and good luck tomorrow night. Other questions for Jeff Gordon while we have Jeff up here? Any other questions for Jeff? Let's take a couple for Jeff, and then we'll get to Jamie. We'll take Dwight and Lee, and then we'll release Jeff. Go ahead, Dwight.
Dwight from RaceTape.com. Jeff, you know, as far as do you think that about the prize at the end every week, or you and your team, or is it just every race is the most important thing to you, and you don't really thinking about the?
Man, I'm getting old. I can't hear a thing. So, okay. What did you say?
Okay. Did you think every week? Do you think about the prize at the end of the championship every week, or is it just race to race? Is the next race the most important thing?
Well, I mean, in the old point system, you thought about it race to race, but with the new system, you know, you're trying to get bonus points. You're just trying to get wins and then salvage, you know, what you can if you can't get the win, because you know you got to be in the top 12. So, I mean, in a way, you're always thinking about the championship, but I think you think a lot more about being more aggressive with the type of racing that we have now. Cars, you know, are closer than they've ever been, so track position's important. You've got green, white checkers and double file restarts, and then you have the 10 bonus points to win for the championship, and the fact you got to be in the top 12. So it's quite a bit different, you know, where in the past, you know, I wouldn't mind just top five of them. You know, right now we want and need wins to be where we really feel like we need to be to go win the championship.
Take one more question for Jeff, and that'll be Lee. Go ahead.
Thank you. Lee Spencer, Fox Sports. Has there been any progress on Stevie's contract yet?
Oh, my God. Would you guys settle down? It was a week ago that Chad, you know, and Alan, and nobody was asking any questions about Stevie. And now all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, they're signed. Now why isn't Steve signed? You know, he's going to be signed. You know, everything is going really good. He and I are getting along and doing better than we ever have. And his commitment to this team is showing every weekend just how good he is. And that's not going to change. So, you know, if I was trying to, you know, get him signed, he would have been signed already. It's a process that you know goes on at Hendrick, and I'm not really involved with it. So. It's confidence in one another. Seeing the commitment from one another. You know, it's important for me to step up and show my commitment from how much time I spend with him talking about things and the engineers and the team, as well as, you know, being in the gym, you know, doing all the things that you have to do to you know, to show that you're going to give as much as the team is giving and as Steve is giving, and the same and vice versa with him as well. So. You know, and that's what builds your communication, because that is ultimately, yes, the most important thing.
Jeff Gordon, thank you very much, and good luck tomorrow night.
All right, thank you.